There's a lot of drama been kicking off over the past day or so with Logan's biological dad and his missus, and stuff that's been going on my page, on other pages, on lives. And my page isn't about drama, so this is going to be the one video I'm making talking about everything, and then I'm not going to mention it no more because I can't be doing with it. Me and Logan's dad got together when I think I was about 18. It wasn't a good relationship. We were both really young, but we kept staying together for different reasons, because we moved in together, because we got pregnant, because we had Logan. We stayed together when we shouldn't have. We both did not love each other by the end, and we shouldn't have been together. That is plain as facts. He was arrested during that relationship for domestic violence against me. So after Logan was born, I did have social services involved for the first 2 months to make sure the home was a safe one, because of everything that had happened with his dad. I tried to get him enrolled in parenting classes so he could learn how to better cope with Logan, so he'd be able to visit him more and have him overnight and stuff. And he rejected all of the charity's attempts to get him enrolled in those. There was sketchy visitation for the next couple of years. It was on again, off again. We would argue, he wouldn't see him. There just wouldn't be effort, and like it just was on and off again for a long time. It wasn't consistent. And then there was one visitation time that he came, and a lot of stuff happened. There was violence. So I ended up taking him to court, and I got prohibited steps and a residential order, making sure Logan was in my full care and he could not ever contact him or be near him without me. And the judge, with all of the evidence, agreed that, so now I have those orders. He was then given supervised visitation in a church, which he did, and then he would see him for 6 hours every other Saturday, going from supervised to out in the open, and then it was out in the open, like he'd take him flat party man and stuff. Logan would get distressed and not want to go on those days. He would cry, saying he didn't want daddy days, so it got to the point that I didn't want to send him. He would always bring him back early and say that Logan wasn't happy, that he was crying, that he wasn't enjoying his days. He just wouldn't have him for the full length of time, until one day it all kicked off, and him and his missus were saying that they didn't think Logan was even his. I said, if you want to get a paternity test, then do it. They said that Logan was a spoilt crybaby brat and he should appreciate the time he has with them, and I stopped contact. Every step of the way I've given Logan a choice now whether he wants to see his dad, and he always says no, and I am now leaving that decision up to him. I will no longer be forcing him to see him if he doesn't want to. I'm done with making a crying child spend time with someone who doesn't want to. That was about 3.5 years ago. Fast forward to 3 days ago or 2 days ago, and she has started speaking online about me, about the situation from the past, about how his dad loves him and I'm withholding him from him, and about how his dad tries everything to see him and pays for him, and I'm just not letting him see him. The last time he sent him anything was about 3 Christmases ago, and it was a card, and he does not pay for his child. I'm gonna have to do a part 2.